Hey everybody, it is Saturday morning and I just wanted to apologize for last night's live stream. I usually do a Friday night action live stream, and last night we installed a filter in the pond, except that we didn't do it live. I was having technical difficulties. I could not get my laptop to stay connected to the network. I don't know what was going on or why I was having those issues, so please don't ask. I'm not going to have an answer for you. But I did go ahead and finish what I started, and we got the filter put in there. So all I did was take the pump, and it was a pump that has a hose extension that you can hook to it. And so the pump is down here underwater somewhere. A hose extension runs out, and then I have the cut in half container down here. You can see the open round edge of it, and then we can just stuff some filter material down in there. The hose draws the water in this way, the pump blows the water out that way, and if you look very closely you can see clear vinyl tubing. We're eventually going to get that underneath of all the rocks, but I wanted it exposed enough that you could see it. And so the vinyl tubing comes all the way up here around the bend, and then if you look really closely you can see the outlet somewhere down there. There it is. And that is pointing towards the back of the tank. And that is blowing water this way. That is a really vigorous pump. That pump is secondary to the water flow. There's two separate pumps working. So I keep pointing over here, but I'm not pointing at this water pump. Under the water is the other pump where we've got the flow going for the filter, and it is a vigorous pump. It's 430 gallons an hour, but it moves more water than my 1500 gallon per hour power heads do. I'm not sure how that works out, but that is the case. So I've got it turned down to about 3/4 flow. I may turn it all the way up because it seems like what's happening is this filter is getting clogged really quickly, and it's going to reduce the amount of flow anyway. When I came down this morning, the filter was already completely clogged and was not even drawing water through it anymore, so I had to replace that. I'm probably going to have to replace it again by this afternoon, at least for the first little while. Several days, I would imagine. It's going to take all of the mulm that's been building up in this tank. Everywhere I get in there and I move the rocks around, it stirs up so much stuff. There's so much mulm down in those rocks. Because remember, those are big river stones, and or beach pebbles, is what they call them, beach stones, whatever. There's a lot of space down there for the mulm and all that, detritus and everything to build up under the rocks. So as the fish swim around and they dart and they dash and do things, and the fish will get down between the rocks and push the rocks around to get the food that's gone down between them, and in the course of all that it's going to stir up a bunch of that stuff. And so for the next several days, I'm sure I'm going to have to be in there replacing those filters repeatedly. In fact, with my fancy goldfish tank here, I so far have had to replace the filter on this tank every single day. I just replaced it this morning, and it wouldn't surprise me if by this afternoon we're already getting water backflowing over the we're already getting water backflowing over the emergency overflow. And you can tell I've got my filter turned halfway back. This isn't even full volume. If I turn it all up to full volume, we've already clearly got water blowing over the backflow side there. So I'm finding out what I already knew in theory, but I'm finding out for myself in practice that goldfish are dirty fish. They produce a lot of waste and will clog up filters very quickly. So these guys get a filter change pretty much every day. Whenever I see the water starting to backflow, I get in there and I change the filter on that one. This one just got established last night and did not even make it till the following morning before this was already clogged up. And so again, we're going to probably have to get in there once a day, at least for a while. Who knows, with all these goldfish in here and as heavily as I feed this pond, I'm suspecting changing the filters out of this tank may be a daily function for me. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. So that's all we got. Again, I apologize for the disruption in the live stream last night. I can say happily this time at least, though, that it was not my fault. It wasn't anything I was doing wrong. I was just not able to keep the laptop connected to the network for some reason. I know I got plenty of signal strength down here. I have a booster, signal booster in the room with me, etc., etc. I've gone over this a million times. Again, just don't ask me a million questions about why things didn't work out last night. The gods of technology just do not like me. So there you go. Don't forget, I will still be back tomorrow night, Sunday night, for my 8 p.m. Eastern time question and answer Q&A Sunday night live stream. So make sure you check back in for that. Hopefully we'll be able to get through that without any hiccups or anything else. So thanks for watching this one. Sorry you all missed the install. That was probably the most actioniest action live stream I've ever done, except unfortunately it wasn't a live stream, but last night would have been a good one. So you win some, you lose some. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Apologies once again. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell, all that good YouTube stuff, and I will see you tomorrow night on the live stream. Thanks for watching.